Why your child doesn't listen to you, and what they may really need. Have you ever asked your child to do something simple, only to find yourself repeating the same instruction again and again? And somehow, your child seems to hear everything except you. You repeat yourself, raise your voice, and become frustrated. Eventually, you may wonder, why doesn't my child listen to me? But what if your child isn't simply choosing not to listen? Sometimes, there is something happening underneath the behavior. Today, let's look at why children sometimes don't listen and what parents can do differently. 1. Your child may be deeply focused. Young children can become completely absorbed in what they are doing. When they are playing, drawing, building, or exploring, they may not process your instruction immediately. That doesn't necessarily mean they're ignoring you. Instead of shouting from another room, try getting closer. Say their name, get down to their level, and give one simple instruction. A child may respond much better when they first have your attention. 2. Your child may not understand what you expect. Sometimes, instructions that seem clear to adults are too vague for children. Behave yourself. Be good. Stop being difficult. What exactly does that mean to a young child? Try giving specific instructions instead. Instead of saying, stop making a mess, tell them exactly what you want. Please put the blocks in the box. The clearer the instruction, the easier it is for your child to understand what to do. 3. Connection can come before cooperation. Sometimes we focus so much on getting children to obey that we forget they have emotions, needs, and limits. Imagine your child is tired, hungry, overwhelmed, or has already heard no several times. Then you ask them to do one more thing. Their reaction may be much bigger than you expect. It can look like disobedience, but sometimes the child is simply overwhelmed. Instead of immediately asking, why won't you listen, try asking, what is happening with my child right now? That small change in perspective can change the way you respond. 4. Too many commands can create resistance. Children need boundaries, but they also need positive interaction with their parents. If most of their interaction with you involves commands and corrections, they may begin to resist automatically. So make space for connection. Talk to your child when you are not correcting them. Play together, laugh together, ask about what they are doing. Show affection. Notice the things they do well. A child who experiences connection throughout the day may be more receptive when you need their cooperation. 5. Your child may need choices. Children have very little control over their daily lives. Giving them small, appropriate choices can help them feel a sense of control without removing your boundaries. For example, you might ask, do you want to put your shoes on first or your jacket? You are still setting the boundary, but your child gets some control within it. 6. Children still need boundaries. We also shouldn't turn every difficult behavior into a hidden emotional problem. Children test boundaries. They make mistakes. Sometimes they simply don't want to do something. That's normal. Being emotionally connected does not mean allowing everything. Children can be deeply loved while still having clear and consistent boundaries. The goal isn't to remove boundaries. It is to set them without destroying the relationship. So, what can you do the next time your child doesn't listen? Before repeating the same command louder and louder, pause. Get closer. Say your child's name. Make sure they have your attention. Give one clear instruction. Then ask yourself, is my child refusing, or are they struggling? Sometimes your child needs a boundary. Sometimes they need a clearer instruction. And sometimes they simply need you to reconnect with them. Parenting isn't about making children obey every command instantly. It is about teaching them, guiding them, and building a relationship in which they feel safe enough to learn. Because the goal isn't simply to raise a child who listens when you speak. The deeper goal is to raise a child who knows, my parent sees me. My parent hears me, and even when my parent says no, I am still loved. That kind of connection can stay with a child long after the individual instruction is forgotten.